So I've decided to do this series called the PhD series, and basically it is my journey on obtaining a PhD. So in this first episode, we're going to talk about why I chose to get a PhD, okay, that PhD life. By the way, this sweatshirt is from PhDology. You can find them on Instagram. Of course, I got the AKA themed one, but they have them in a bunch of different colors, so hashtag PhD life. So I kind of stumbled into my doctorate program, and I know that kind of sounds crazy, but let's talk about it. Straight out of high school, I was awarded the Gates Millennium Scholarship, which basically is a 10-year program that will pay for your schooling in undergrad and master's and doctorate level if you choose to go into a specific set of fields. So for undergrad, I went to UC Berkeley, where I majored in sociology. And as I was a senior in undergrad, I was kind of unsure of where I wanted to go next. So I chose to continue my education by getting a master's. But in order for that master's to be paid for by the GMS program, I had to go into a select number of fields, and education was one of them. Prior to that, I had never, ever thought about being in education, working in education. I never even considered it as an option, but as I was coming towards the end of my undergraduate career, I started to take education classes and found that I was able to talk about race, I was able to talk about gender, I was able to talk about all the things that I liked, but under this umbrella of education. So I figured I might as well go get a master's in education. My master's program seemed like it was easy, and I know that's crazy to say. And in hindsight, I know that it was easy because I wasn't really doing what a master level student should be doing. But I felt like, okay, I could go get a doctorate. And so I applied out. I was accepted to Chapman, where I am now. And I kind of was just mind blown about doctorate work. So where I felt like my master's program didn't do me as much justice is preparing me for writing, preparing me for substantiated research, and like really researching topics to the point of writing, and also conferences and presentations and things. I feel like my master's program failed me there. So when I got to the PhD program, that was kind of an adjustment for me. And I'll talk about that later in another video about the challenges that I had. That's kind of how I stumbled into being in a PhD program. For whatever reason, as a child, I always proclaimed that I would have 3 degrees by 30. And I think it was honestly just a moniker that I told myself over and over again because it just sounded good, because like 3 and 30, they're divisible by one another. 3 is divisible by 30 is divisible by 3. I think it just sounded good, and I think it really had no depth to it. But as we all know now, that I was just manifesting my destiny, and that's how I ended up here. So the program that I'm currently in is the Cultural and Curricular Studies program at Chapman in the College of Educational Studies. I am studying media representations of Black women and how they impact Black college experience. I am in data collection right now, so if you are in college or went to college and would like to participate in my study, the sign up will be in the description box. And so how my research topic came about will also be another video, but just to give you a glimpse, education, specifically my program has really given me a lot of leeway in being able to merge all of my passions together. Like, I love media and pop culture, I love education, and I love talking about race and gender. So I was able to do all of that under one umbrella. If you're interested in going along with me on this PhD journey, be sure to subscribe, because I will be dropping more videos about some of my experiences as a PhD student. candidate, because I hope to be finished by the end of this year, maybe. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.